This playthrough is rated T for teen. You know, Oscar, it's never nice to stare at a lady like that, even if she's generally interested. It's nice to see you, Oscar. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Syberia. In the last episode, we got the train running, Melva found the hidden cave, and we collected all the little trinkets that Hans requires to start the thing. I guess that has something to do with familiarity or something like that. I didn't know she could
And
click
if I
on
were
this
to
one.
watch one of those cylinders again?
Yeah, you can click on this. I think we get some more over the course of the game. Did I ever? No. Actually, can you pull up the old cylinders or not? Oh, you can. Huh. Interesting. I was actually unaware that you could do this, so I think that's the one we found earlier. So I wonder if it's going to have a different scene from before, so let's take a look at it. Oh, music. Kind of an old-fashioned MP3 player, when you think about it. Yeah, there's just have to let it run for a bit. I don't know if we can skip past to the next section, but yeah, that can't do anything with the dialogue or anything like that. The mouse disappeared too. I was just letting the music run for a bit just to play. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I guess I could have let it. I could have shut up and let it play. So, and then she puts it back. So. Boink. And the other one just recreates that one cutscene or whatever. So I forgot you could do that. But anyway. And as far as I'm aware of, you're supposed to collect all this stuff before you can leave. Let's see. Oh, there's the... Actually, did I checked in that already, didn't I? Before I left.
No point weighing myself.
Yeah. Okay, I think... Because all we had to do is just give Oscar the permit and we're ready to go. I think he brings up some stuff. I probably should have waited before picking all that stuff up just to see like what he says before you go, but anywho. So, but yeah, in this game, by giving him the permit, we'll be oh, actually, let me talk to him, see if he has any other extra dialogue before we head off. So,
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
he's like, "Hello, it's me again." Oh boy.
Poor Madame Vauldemare.
This
Let's see.
So,
That's the
are you
same.
the-
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the...
Okay, Oscar.
Okay, that was the same.
This train.
I am...
Princess.
Can't wait.
I would...
And I...
Why?
Yep, that's the same.
Oscar?
My reasoning mechanism...
Okay, nope. Kate.
Oscar?
I am...
Well,
Simply nice. Mission.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Okay, so...
Don't think for...
I also have much to attend to.
Oh, sorry, what do you... Sorry, I skipped it.
It's
I
me-
didn't mean
Hello.
to.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar. But I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
No, you don't. Liar. Anyway, let's go ahead and give him the ticket. Ticket, please.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
You can tell she's getting frustrated with this guy. Okay, well, what that means is we need to give him the permit. So, here, take it.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
As much as myself. Now he'll take the ticket. I just wanted to show extra dialogue you do if you kind of don't do things. I did miss a few over the course of the game, but... Now you'll take my ticket, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to throw someone off this train. It ain't going to be me.
Right. Everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please, return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Alright, we sit and we end part 1 of Syberia. The game has 6 parts, by the way, but like the last couple parts of the game are pretty short. The first 3 parts are probably the biggest parts of the game. Huh. Well, this doesn't look like Syberia. Why'd we stop? Well, we better talk to Oscar and find out what happened next. But yeah, there isn't like a big thing like in some games where they have like a big part 2, like when I'm playing Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, or part 3. No, just seeing if there's anything in there. It's just basically the cutscene is basically the transition from part 1 to 2, so for all intents and purposes. So let's go find Oscar and see. There you are.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp.
Well, calling the kettle black? Oh, Kate, you wouldn't even walk over knee-deep water. I call you a wimp. But anyway, although the weirdest thing about this is not the fact that Kate brings up the fact that she had to do all this silly stuff to get to this point. She remembers that, which is funny. Kind of not quite breaking the fourth wall, but the fact that the train set connects to a main train rail, like it connects or attaches itself to something. So I had to attach to a main train line in Europe somewhere along the lines. We just assume it does, but it's just kind of odd that this Syberia train line attaches to some other train line. So
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
he's like, don't insult my train, lady.
Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valladolid. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me, then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
He knows his limitations. Do you, Kate?
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose.
So it's up to Kate Walker again. So yeah, we can't get Oscar's help in this. Oh well.
And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory. And you are just hunky-dory, too.
Did you just say automaton's hunky-dory?
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find.
From what I remember, most of Oscar's suggestions never really pan out for good advice.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Surprised he didn't act like Drax, where he's like, "Oh, what's an alligator? What's it doing here?" But I guess they didn't want to go too far into that territory. He's kind of aware of that type of stuff. So, all right, well, let's leave the train and see what we can find. See, this is Borlstadt or something, university. Oh, we even get a new note appears. Bird. Huh. Birdie! What are we, Lenny from A Mice and Men? Maybe. Wow, this place is big. Let's check some obvious places first before we... let me go back down. I'm obviously got to check the environment. Okay. Let's check this way first. Bird. Now we do have a question thing about that. Oh yeah, we need to charge up the engine too, but I'm not seeing a spot for it. Maybe on the other side, but let's keep looking around. He said it was quite humid here. I could see it just because of the way the grass and everything, but... Anyway, let's... little river area or whatever. A nice train station. I wonder if Hans set this up or something like that, or if it's actual part of a... you can just... Oh, mammoths. Huh. We'll have to check that out. Looks like Hans was here. Or maybe... Oh. Maybe a product of old times? The war? It's hard to say. No, I don't think we can go... Oh, never mind. We can't go further. Yeah, look at all those ruined buildings. This place used to be a thriving town. It's long since dead. Same as Vauldemare.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Vauldemare station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
I keep saying Vauldemare, not Vauldemare. Although, I wonder if someone did say Vauldemare at one point. I've been saying that, but yeah, we need to move the train. But how? Well, let's keep going forward. See if anything pops up. If not, we'll go back. If nothing's obvious anyway, we'll go back, so. I like the atmospheric movement for this area. Very nice. Very solemn. Almost like the gate for the train to get to our next destination. That's why it stopped. There's a train gate or something like that. So we need to figure out how to open that as well. Looks like no. Look at that movement on the water, folks. Glorious. Let's see. Looks like we can't do anything here. I can't interact with this. We can go back. So it looks like for now we can't do anything with this, so. Yeah, sorry folks, I'm just double checking, make sure I didn't miss it like I did last time. Yeah, there's the key right there. I wonder if that's on the front of the train. I think it was, if I remember correctly. So, yep, nothing here we can do. So back the way we came. Alright, so main objective, get out of Borelstadt by moving the train forward to the gate. And I assume there's going to be a convoluted way of us getting to it, because it's an adventure game. That's just how it works. But that's fine. We play these games. We expect it. He says Borelstadt, right? Is that Russian, or is that more like, you know... I'm not too familiar with like certain dialects in Eastern Europe, so, you know, it could be Russian, Polish, you know, somewhere in that area. I don't think bullshit is an actual place, though. I think a lot of this... Other than obviously mentioned like Paris, but I don't think like Vauldemare isn't, as far as I'm aware of, that's not a real place. Stuff like that. But this could be a real place too.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
There's only you and me here. You don't have to yell. Jeez. Well, why didn't you just stay outside? Oh, right, because of him possibly rusting. Fine. This better be good. You metal dork. Alright, back inside we go. Alright, what do you want to tell me, Oscar?
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
How?
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
How do you know who the rectors are? Did they say that in their letter? Were you reading my mail? Do you have any extra
Everything
dialogue?
okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Yeah, the boss now.
And to think that when I first...
Is something...
That's the same.
There's a winding machine further on down there. But we're going to have to shift the train 50 yards.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Train Engineer's Instruction Manual, Chapter 3, Article 2. Once the springs are slack, the train cannot move.
The train cannot move by itself, Oscar. Only by itself.
Yeah, it can still be pushed or something. Eased along, just it can't do it by itself, yeah.
Oscar, there's no way you...
Rust away.
Okay, yeah, it says that.
Oscar,
Nothing is...
you agree with me that I was...
No.
I was just double checking.
This train might be a wonder...
I...
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you.
He doesn't like getting pooped on by birds,
Oscar?
basically.
In a while.
But anyway, so, yeah, you're kind of worthless. Well, I mean, you're not worthless. You're still the train driver, but still, you could be more helpful. So it looks like we have to find these rectors of the university, huh? So, Quest number 1, get the train started and pushed forward to get out of here. 2, talk to the men in charge. Perhaps they can help us. Ooh, birds. We can interact with them. And you called Oscar a wuss. Yeah, we can't get past this because we need to feed the birds or get them away or something like that. Yeah, apparently these birds are are major groupies in this place. Like they, whoops, I didn't mean to click on that again. I think it's just I keep thinking that maybe is it gonna just keep. Okay, good, but yeah, they're just birds. It's not like they're seagulls or what is another geese? Those are super aggressive birds. Those things are punks. You know, like, although I'm not afraid to kick one though, so. But although if you do it at parks, people get mad at you for doing that. I'm like, dude, the thing's attacking me. Back off. But anyway, I think that connects to that one area of the bridge, I think. But yeah, now that we're in a new area, time to explore. Okay, so we got that area, that, and that. Okay, so let's go back the way we were, just to get ourselves acclimated. Okay, let's go this way and see what we can find. Nothing on this map I can aware of. Man, what did we hit the jungles of Africa or something like that? I don't remember any major places in Europe that are like this. Unless it was designed or built to be a greenhouse. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a giant greenhouse now that I think about it. Let's see what's over here. Surprised Kate hasn't changed her outfit because she must be sweating pretty badly here. But this is before adventurers would change their outfit after major sections of the game. So
Can't go that way.
okay, we're stuck there for now. I don't see any switches or anything like that. So I probably missed something, but we're gonna consider the fact that I can't get through there yet. So just kind of checking where we can and can't go. Obviously, the best way to go is to where Oscar said to go, but I just want to see. Well, one, just to check the surroundings, and two, see if anything comes up. Okay, let's try down here, since I assume this place is isolated. Well, I was about to say, why don't you run through on the stairs, Kate? But we don't want to have your adventure end so soon, by tripping and falling. Nope, there. Ooh, hello, random dude. See who else. Oh, we got something there on the beach. And okay, let's talk to this person. Hello. Hello, good sir.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Vauldemare.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well,
Looks like this university is long since past its prime, but let's ask the questions.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Baruchstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we're sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wheels in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Yeah, the cuckoos are the parasitic birds of nature. Yeah, they're kind of dicks. I if it wasn't a fellow bird, I'd make sense. Like if it was there, I think there's a lizard like that too that puts its eggs in nests. That one makes a bit more sense because the lizard would eat the eggs or the birds or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have to go up there at some point and fix that eagle. You bear me in mind.
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I was dreamed of taking, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
Yep. Yeah, with you not being able to climb and take out the cuckoo's eggs, yeah, they're doing a fine job, man. Good man.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
Wow, you don't have to be a dick about it.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
Well, we don't have anything right now, but probably later.
Have you been the station master of Barogstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't.
Which means his hands totally aren't clean. But did you get the fact that he kind of insulted Kate calling back to him on that? It's like, you don't know. It's like, you don't know a whole lot, do you? It's like, well, she is from New York, so.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
No. I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
Man, no one in this game is helpful at all. Momo was the most helpful because we asked him for help and he did it. Man, goes to show a 10-year-old boy is more helpful than most people in the world.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barogstadt, miss.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you could. I know the idea is to not finish this quest as soon as you could, because you could easily just go up there, wind the thing, and leave. But where would the adventure be? But sometimes you got to find excuses for people not to just solve the mystery. I like the fact that Kate brings that up. It's like, if we do this, anyway, we get a hook. Can't do anything with that yet. But keep in mind. The university. Yeah, we don't want the adventure to end too soon. And unfortunately, a lot of games aren't very good about finding ways to get you into an area without realistically keeping you there. Usually, half the time, they just have to make up some crap and say, hey, you have to stay here longer because reasons. And you're like, okay, then. Whatever you say. Then again, some people who like the stage master, they kind of do act like that in real life. They kind of go, oh, against the rules, don't want to lose my job and all that. So it's not completely out of the realm of impossibility. It just, in some situations, it seems kind of weird, especially since there's no one else here. But maybe you have to imagine the fact that there's other people and other trains that come by through here, despite the fact that the university looks like it's seen better days. But what's this over here? Looks like a little device of some sort. Gesellschaft der Aschlegen, Gerlechten, Brockstadt, Schlesen, something like that. Yeah, my German is terrible. If that's German, I don't know. I didn't even think about the fact that we might be in Germany. Keypad, but we need a key.
I need a key.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Kate. Alright, so we can't operate that yet. Anything else?
That looks broken.
It looks like a phone of some sort. But we can't do anything with that yet. What about the sign? In case of problems, contact the following number. Wem Problem on Fudglind Nummer Telefoneren. Sorry, like I said, I'm going to be butchering it. But yeah, basically call this number, but the phone's not working right now. So we probably have to charge it up or get a key or something like that. So, something to consider for later. But we don't have any keys, so on the board of quest logs. The only problem with this game is it doesn't have like a it has dialogue, but it doesn't, like most modern games now would have like a quest log that you unlock at a certain point where it says, hey, just to remind you, this is what you've learned and where you need to go next, or your main objective, and then you have to figure out how to get this objective. This one, hopefully you're playing this either frequently enough or remember the gist of what you're supposed to do. So okay, so that's the. Oh, did we just go around the side? Is what we did earlier? Yep. Is there anything down this way? I wanted to make sure I checked everything in the train station before I headed off to the university. So more area, open area. Nothing to click on or interact with. Oh, and I assume that just opens up to the university. So let's go down here, see what we can find. Down you go, Kate. Go on, don't be skittish. Oh, looks like a boat. Yes, I am an observation master. I know. But, or a little schooner or whatever you call little boats like that. Yeah, perhaps a husband and wife combo. Hello. Good
Hey
sir,
there.
madam.
On the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
Please say you're not getting yelled at the whole time. They sound more Austrian than German, but I could be wrong.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Mais tu moigir? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
I'm probably mixing up all the languages and dialects and stuff like that. Just some things just sound like one over the other, but...
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road.
Yeah, it actually really depends on what type of lawyer you are, because usually it's either corporate lawyers or lawyers on, I forgot what that's called. There's certain businesses that have lawyers on not stipend. It's where they have them on call, where basically at any time they can just call upon them, so they just pay them a ton of money to basically do only lawyering for them. Usually a lot of big businesses will do that, so lawyers can do that. Like if you're like a defense attorney, stuff like that, you're not going to make a lot of money. Well, unless you defense attorney certain people, but...
Are you from Barrackstadt?
Yet,
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
train kaput. No luck for you.
Great. But, yeah, Niet is Russian for no, if I remember. So I guess we're in Russia, or like on the cusp of it? Okay. At least now, I thought we were in Germany for a second because of the way certain words were being sounded, but I guess we're in Russia, or somewhere near Russia anyway.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that sverk.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you 75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
You have barge for $100.
Great, now don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
So another note, we need money. Because Kate did not expect to bring a ton of money because I think the company was paying for most of it at the time, so she didn't bring a lot of hand cash. She was just going to go back to Paris, fly to New York, and stuff like that. So that kind of makes sense. I mean, I carry a bit of money on me, but I'm weird like that. And you probably, in Europe, probably shouldn't be carrying a whole lot of money in your pocket. So anyway.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We no understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who was supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Syberia. I expect you've already been there.
Si vraga come to Syberia?
Siberia, no. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
Yeah, no, Siberia is really cold. Like, that's where the whole a lot of vodka is drunk in Siberia because it's the one of the few liquids that doesn't freeze at the standard temperature as water does. So, because it'd be hard to get water normally. So, yeah, Siberia, kind of a huge area of nothing but snow and depression.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Tis okay. Motorboat erste Klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it, all this effort to go a few yards?
Nay, not possible. Nay, not possible.
Yeah, it's almost like Kate's pointing out the absurdity of this whole game at a point.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, Allah speak not full. Money, ja, break full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really?
Well, at least they're being realistic. But yeah, $100.
I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Do svidania.
Probably have to call the boss and get some money wired in or something like that for that bit of money there. But yeah, they're being realistic. $100 would probably go a long way. It depends on. I think $100, at least at the time of this game, $100 would go a long way to getting a lot of rubles. I think it's rubles. I forgot the currency of Russia, but the conversion rate anyway would be a lot. But as far as I know, for the longest time, the American dollar was pretty strong. I don't know about today though, but anyway, it looks like we're stuck here in Bortstadt for now, and the train can't be pushed until we get money for the people there. So it looks like we're going to have to get to the university, talk to the rectors, and see if we can get something going on there. And perhaps Kate will learn a thing or two about herself and at the university itself. Well, what did she find out, or what she learned? Find out next time in the next episode of Syberia. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.